Sports. Steve Colvin, Michael Cruz back in Lincoln City. Heritage Hills trails by a touchdown 14-7. Patriots have the football. Second down 12 from their own 49-yard line. 5:46 to go first half. Patriots need to get about half of this back on this second down play, Michael, and make third down manageable.
Yeah. Patriots in a spread right now. Actually a double stack over here on both sides. Motion.
Sean Schaefer comes in motion across formation to the near side, and Molzer wants to throw, fires it out here, and it's incomplete. Caleb Sablehouse, the intended receiver, but Caleb ran into a defender and pass incomplete. Third down and 12.
Interesting how that worked. It looked to me like they stuck two guys on Caleb then, and Kenton was stuck man-to-man with the safety.
Third down and 12 from just shy of midfield for Heritage Hills. Zach Jones, a late sub on. Schaefer will come off. Sablehouse wide to the near side along with Steckler. Cruz goes to the far side, out of the shotgun. And Molzer wants to throw, looks, fires the deep ball far side, has Cruz out there, and it is maybe intercepted, maybe caught, maybe double possession. I think Seth Cruz had it initially, and Kenton Cruz came down with it and latched onto it before they hit down, and the simultaneous possession goes to the offensive player. An outstanding play by Kenton Cruz to latch onto it before the players hit down. And it'll go into the huge gain.
About a 32-yard pickup, I think.
Down near the 20-yard line of Mater Dei, and the Mater Dei coaching staff all over the official on the far side, wanting that to be an interception. But ruled simultaneous possession as Kenton Cruz tied up Seth Cruz and came down together with it.
I think you're right, Steve. I think Cruz had it initially, K Cruz, and then K-R-U-S-E, and then the other Cruz took it away.
So the Patriots will go to the wishbone on first down. Molzer this time will go far side Kenton Cruz, and Kenton finds a bit of a seam. Picks up a couple before he goes down. See where they unpile and mark him. No instant replay, obviously, in high school, so what the officials rule is what we get. And that time it benefited the Patriots, and I think they got it right, to be honest with you. I think it was simultaneous possession, which goes to the offense. Call it a gain of 2 for Kenton Cruz, second down and 8. As we're down to 5 minutes to go in this first half, Patriots down 14-7. Steckler and Sablehouse go to the far side. Cruz to the near side. Offset eye in the pistol, and Molzer takes the snap. He looks. He fires the deep ball for Cruz near side. Kenton makes the catch, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Woo! That was a nice one.
It was a bit of a line drive, and the only question was whether it would get over that defender who was turning and chasing Cruz, and Kenton able to adjust maybe a little bit flatter to get to that football and then turn it up for a touchdown. 18-yard touchdown pass. Molzer's first varsity touchdown throw. Cruz's first varsity touchdown reception. And Colin Curtis on to attempt the extra point. Molzer to hold. Better snap this time. Kick a line drive effort, but has plenty of distance, and it is good. And with 4:46 to go in this first half, we're tied up again. Heritage Hills 14, Mater Dei 14. We'll keep it right here. So the Patriots answer right back. 4 consecutive series with touchdowns. This one a 7-play drive for Heritage Hills, and 2 huge passes from Caleb Molzer to Kenton Cruz, Michael, that first got him out of a big third down hole, and then secondly got him into the end zone.
Well, we talked about it before the game. You know, a couple of sophomores there playing just about every snap, really just having to step up. They're just going to have to make some plays. They've got talent. They've got the ability. They're just going to have to, get rid of their nerves and make some plays. And, boy, they've done so here in especially that second drive. Both of those guys, those sophomores made some really nice plays. Again, you got to be impressed with Caleb Molzer's poise. He's just, he's doing what he's got to do. If they ask him to throw the ball, he's just throwing the ball and putting it where it needs to be.
3-minute, 46-second long touchdown drive for the Patriots. Colin Curtis with the extra point. He'll tee it up at the 40. Widener and Fleming back deep at around their own 10. Last time Curtis squibbed one up the middle, but Drake Richard took it on one hop and got him up to the 40-yard line for good field position. We'll see what Heritage Hills likes to do here with the kickoff. Don't have a play clock going yet, so Curtis has all the time. There comes the whistle. So he's marked off and ready to go, and he'll approach. And he'll line drive one a little deeper and angled far side. Widener has it go by him. He'll pick it up, turn back upfield to the 15, cuts to the outside 20, comes back inside and gets hit and goes down shy of the 25-yard line. So better kick and better coverage for the Patriots there on a dangerous return guy in Julian Widener.
Yeah, we saw his ability to break it away in the open field with the 60-yard touchdown. So we know now number 22 is a guy to watch. And
he made some plays last year as well as a sophomore for them, so in that game. So remember him vividly from that game as well. Call it the 21 where Mater Dei has it 1st and 10 in their own territory. 4:37 to go before halftime.
The defense needs to step up and get a stop here.
I formation with McCannon, Gable, Seth Cruz wide to the near side. I think that's Jacob Fleming wide to the far side. Chase Hain, the quarterback, waiting for the officials to get the Mater Dei football in and get everybody set to go here. Now there's the whistle for the start of the play clock. Hain will take the snap, and he'll go to Gable, right up the gut, tries to bounce to the outside. Patriots corral him and drop him for no gain and maybe a loss on the play.
Andy Sickbird, I think, over there. Things just messy over there with big Ethan Rice on that Patriot right side of the defense.
We'll give Gable a gain of a yard to the 22, 2nd down and 9. And sometimes on that far side, hard to tell exactly where guys get to.
And Gable with 60 yards rushing and Widener with 60 yards rushing on one carry.
One wide out to each side, actually 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. Hain a long count, and he'll pitch near side. Gable trying to get to the corner.
That's holding.
And he'll cut it back in. He'll get hit by Zach Jones. There comes a flag in. This may be a face mask on Jones. They missed the hold, but they're going to get the face mask and give Mater Dei extra yardage and a 1st down. Nope, they do get the holding in there. Instead, beg your pardon, they did not call a face mask on Zach Jones. His tackle was high, but evidently around the shoulders and not around the face mask.
Well, you couldn't miss the guy having a hold of Kenton's jersey, just absolutely pulling it off. And so I guess the guy from the far side threw the flag because the guy 2 feet away from him didn't.
Yeah, it was the umpire in the middle of the field that came back to see that.
Yeah, I mean, that was obvious as obvious can be.
So wipe out what would have been about a 5-yard gain for Nolan Gable, and instead mark the Wildcats back to the 18-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and about 12 or 13. The holding was actually upfield, so they lose 10 yards, but not from the original line of scrimmage, from the spot of the foul. Cruz and Fleming wide to the near side. Widener and another man, Wilderman, maybe to the far side. Out of the shotgun, Hain with Gable set to his right, sends a man in motion, and they'll fumble the football. Hain still loose, dive on it, and I think Hain able to get back on top of it, but back inside the 15-yard line. So one of the first real miscues, aside from a penalty, for Mater Dei in this game.
Yeah, and Mater Dei last year, and we've been watching some film on them, you know, they have a penchant to turn the ball over or make some mistakes, and that's the first time they did here tonight, but got to take advantage of some of those opportunities.
So Hain gets back on top of it, but all the way back at the Mater Dei 14-yard line where it's 3rd down now and, 17, 18 yards to go? 2 wide to the far, 2 to the near, out of the shotgun. Hain will have to hurry to beat the play clock. He does. Takes the snap, looks, fires deep across the middle, and it is dropped. Julian Widener had a step on a couple of defenders. A safety was there to make the play if he held on, I think. But Widener might have been able to outrun him if he'd held on, but he dropped the football. 4th down in a punting situation for Mater Dei.
Looks like a punt safe here. Maybe just drop one guy. Maybe try to block it. I'm not sure.
Cruz and Sablehouse will both drop back deep at about the Mater Dei 45 or maybe midfield. Fleming the place kicker, also the punter, and he stands back around his own goal line. Deep backs up midfield. Fleming takes the snap. He'll ride a line drive angle to the near sideline, and it'll go out of bounds. And Patriots are going to get outstanding field position around the modern-day 35, 36-yard line, call it.
Big opportunity here. A couple miscues by Modern Day there with the penalty and the fumbled snap. And now the Patriots have the ball in Modern Day territory with 2:40 left in the first half with a chance to take the lead.
Well, at the Wildcat 36-yard line where the Patriots have it 1st and 10. 2:40 remaining in this first half. Heritage Hills with 2 timeouts remaining. Steckler splits wide to the far side. Sablehouse, the tight end, far side. Cruz wide to the near. Offset eye in the pistol in the backfield. Moser takes the snap, gives it to Zach Jones, cuts back through a hole and gets dragged down. Never could get started as somebody got a hold of him. That was Fleming. So a shorter gain than it looked like it might be for Zach Jones. He'll pick up a yard or 2, 2nd down and long.
Well, looked like Zach had some open spaces there and was gonna have a one-on-one opportunity with the linebacker, but one of the down linemen dragged him down from behind before he could get to the open field.
Call it a gain of 2 to the 34, 2nd down and 8. Same formation. Moser takes the snap. It's Conarding coming to the near side, and Gabe won't find much, and then a flag comes in very late at the end of that play. Football down at the 32, 33-yard line would bring up 3rd and about 5, but we'll have to wait to see what
Modern Day is indicating that face mask.
That's a face mask against the Wildcats. I did not see an indication of a personal foul. So 5-yard incidental face mask puts the ball down at the 28-yard line where it'll be 2nd down now and call it 2 for the Patriots. 2:01 to go first half. Wide out to each side. Sablehouse, the tight end, far side. Offset eye in the pistol. Moser awaits the snap, takes it, goes through his hands. He'll go back and fall on it. Back at the 37-yard line. So a miscue there for the Patriots, and instead of 2nd and 2, now you're looking at 3rd and 10.
Well, that's the thing, you know. I mean, Caleb's been basically flawless throughout this game, and you just got to concentrate on that ball, you know. And that's kind of tough. You got 3 or 4 things to read, and then you got to understand which guy you're going to hand it to, and blah, blah, blah. Well, the ball's coming, too, and it's coming pretty fast and not always completely accurately, too. So Caleb's got to make that play, though.
On 3rd and 10, Moser, deep drop to pass, fires across the middle, and a catch going to his knees for Steckler. Logan Steckler makes the catch down around the 25-yard line. He'll be right at the sticks, it appears. No signal yet from the officials. They will stop the clock with 1:08 to go in the half and look it over. And it is good for Heritage Hills first down. Second huge 3rd down conversion for the Patriot passing game in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, there was the pass was low, but it was the only person that could have caught that was Logan Steckler, and he did, and he got the first down. So nice job, Caleb. Nice job, Logan. Logan had to go down low, and he's 6'5", so he had to go way low to get it.
Officials now talking things over. And they're going to put time on the clock or make some kind of an adjustment to the clock, which currently stands at 1:08. They're telling the coaches upstairs, and they'll relay that down to us eventually. But it's 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the Wildcat 25, picking up a 3rd and 10 after mishandling the snap on 2nd and 2. So they'll reset the clock to 1:15. So everything is set, and now Mike Gable wants an explanation on the far side as to why the extra time's being put on. The lead official having a conversation with him, and Coach Gable, as per usual, not happy about it. So offset eye in the wishbone. Moser wants to throw, looks, fires the deep ball near side, and Cruz gets tripped up Incidental contact, says the side judge on the near side, and the ball goes incomplete out of bounds, but that's always a hold your breath moment when the receiver goes down and the defender's still on his feet.
Yeah, he was going after the ball, but he was tripped up a little bit too. That might not have been the right read there by Kelly. That was double coverage. Well, other times he threw to Kenton with single coverage, which was really smart, but throw it up there and see what he can do. And you know, receivers have to make plays for their quarterbacks too. He's got 2 6'5" guys right over here that might make some plays for him too.
Clock stops with 1:04 to go in the half. 2nd and 10 from the Mater Dei 25, and this will be blown dead by whistles. Mater Dei was flying those linebackers up. Did they jump into the zone, or did the Patriots flinch? We'll wait and see. And they are talking it over with the Mater Dei captain, so this may be against Heritage Hills. We'll see. They call it encroachment against the offense, which I'm not sure is what that means, but
no, me either.
Should be a false start, but it's early for the officials too. Football back to the 30 for 2nd and 15. Steckler and Sablehouse go wide to the far side. Cruz wide to the near side. H back to the far side is Jones. Out of the shotgun, Moser fakes the handoff, looks, fires quickly out here, a screen to Cruz, makes the catch, and could not get that block. Ryan Baker forced to kick the defender out, and Cruz ran to the sideline and right into that defender, Julian Widener, who makes the tackle.
Yeah, that was a nice block by Baker. I think Kenton, unless he was told to go out of bounds, he really should have cut that one up and tried to get inside there.
So the Patriots will take a timeout, their second of the half, and stop the clock with 43 seconds remaining in the half. It was a pickup of about 2 yards, and it'll bring up 3rd and 13. But imagine at this point, with the clock running down, Patriots are in 4-down territory regardless.
Yeah, I think so.
So tried to come back to the near side with that screen and only picked up a couple yards with it.
Yeah, well, it was there. I think it was there. I think you got to put that one on Kenton. I don't know what they told him. They could have told him. It looked like he ran out of bounds. It looked like he was trying to get this clock stopped, and maybe he was, but that could have opened up to the inside big time. But the Patriots still have timeouts, don't they, Steve?
They'll have one left after taking this one here. 43.3 seconds to go till halftime. And while we have a second, we understand we are having technical difficulties, and we apologize for that, and we're trying to work on them as best we can. We don't know whether we'll be able to make it any better throughout the rest of this game, but we'll continue to try. Third down and 13 for the Patriots. Football at the Mater Dei 27-yard line. Steckler and Schaefer split wide to the far side. Cruz and Sablehouse to the near side in a true spread. Moser in the shotgun, Conrading to his left. Sablehouse in motion across formation. And Moser wants to throw. Sets up, fires to the outside. Intercepted, and that's going to go. Moser, the only guy with a chance to chase him down, and Caleb chasing, and he will not get there. It's an interception for Jacob Fleming and a return of about 75 yards for a touchdown. And Mater Dei will go into the locker room with a lead, it appears.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a big momentum switch right there.
Yes, it is. So Fleming, after intercepting the pass and taking it to the house, will try to attempt the extra point. Wilderman will hold. We'll await the snap for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick has the distance, and he snuck it in that left upright. And with 23.7 seconds to go till halftime, it's Mater Dei 21, Heritage Hills 14. So a big momentum switch to end this first half, it would appear, as Fleming intercepted that pass. Moser maybe had to throw that a bit early. He had Adrian Butler, the defensive end, at 6'4", closing in on him and may have affected his vision. And he threw it to a spot, and the only one that broke out there to it was the defender, Fleming. And Moser, the only one with a chance to catch him, and just could not get the angle on him as he went for the touchdown.
Well, showed pretty good speed there, Fleming did, especially for a kicker. Of course, he's probably the kicker, or a linebacker, or a running back, and everything else.
Yeah, he's wide receiver, defensive back, place kicker, and punter. The guy never comes off the field for the most part. As he will kick it off here with 23.7 seconds to go till halftime.
Well, you know, young team, they're going to have to bounce back from this. That's a tough break for them, but they're just going to have to bounce back.
Conradin Cruz and Sablehouse back deep. Cruz the deepest at around his own 5. The other two on the outside at around the 10. We'll see whether Mater Dei kicks it deep here or not. Fleming squibs one up the middle, and one of the Patriot upbacks alertly falls on that at the 44-yard line. That was a nice play by Jacob Wilson, one of the offensive linemen. He saw the football and said, I'll save the field position and the clock, and just fall on it.
Yep.
So literally no time came off because he just grabbed the football and fell immediately to the ground. Again, the clock doesn't start until it's touched by a member of the receiving team, or having gone 10 yards, touched by a member of the kicking team. And Patriots will set up in the shotgun. One wide to the near, two to the far, and Moser will give it to Conradin, and Gabe Fines running him to the near side initially, but a good open field tackle. Coming up to get him was Blake Jordan, a 5'9" sophomore, after a gain of just a yard.
That was a big play by the 5'9" sophomore, because if he doesn't make that play, Gabe's got pretty good running room and would be able to get out of bounds and probably get, 20-yard gain out of that.
Patriots don't have to run another play, and with 3 seconds to go, they won't. We'll go to the locker room. So at halftime, it's Mater Dei 21, Heritage Hills 14. Looked like the Patriots were going to score and take the lead before halftime, but instead a long interception return for a touchdown puts Mater Dei in front at the break, 21-14. Michael and I will come back on WAXL Sports. We'll recap first half scoring after this on WAXL Sports.